Hey everybody, it's Brickwaffle here, and today I am actually in a bingo minigame on our Minecraft Realms server. And I'm just by myself today. I thought I would play a little bingo, kind of do something casual, and talk to you guys. So let's go ahead and just grab an easy card for bingo, and generate that up. I do have some things to talk about. I have some announcements. I do have an apology to make. I know I haven't put out a video for almost a month, and I am sorry about that. I had a couple of videos that I tried to record, didn't turn out the way I wanted. I got caught up playing Grand Theft Auto. That took a little more time than I wanted, and I was at a conference for work for about a week. So those are all my excuses, but the real reason is I haven't had a whole lot of motivation to make anything new, and I've been thinking hard about what I want to do, and I'm happy to announce that I do have some plans for you. And it looks like our card generation is complete, so let's go ahead and get into bingo. So for those of you that haven't seen this minigame before, the idea is that you have this bingo card that you just saw there briefly while it was starting the game up, and you have to get a number of these items. Now, if you're playing in teams, you have to get 5 across, 5 down, or 5 diagonally. You can also play with a lockout mode, which means that once you get an item, the other team can't get credit for that one. So if we look at this card here while it's generating the spawn point, you can see that we could go down the left-hand side and get a cauldron, cactus green, gold ingot, diamond, and emerald. That's going to be actually fairly challenging. Or we could go across from the top row, cauldron, watermelon, brick, and mushroom stew and a name tag. Of course, name tag is going to be tricky. I'll have to find a spawner. And you can also pick any of these other rows. So what I'm going to generally do with this is just kind of start out, see what we can get. Once we get a few items, and see if anything stands out. Let's make sure, okay, we have our inventory. And if anything stands out as like, oh, hey, we've already got a couple of those just by getting some things while we're walking around and talking, then great, we'll go for that card. Okay, so now that you know what I'm doing while I'm talking to you, let me give you some updates on what's going on. The Block Farmer server is still around. In fact, we are looking for new members again. We are talking about potentially doing a server reset if we have a whole bunch of new members and can't get some of our old members active again, and that's what people want to do, is just have an even footing. We'd be certainly willing to consider that. If we want to just keep going, that'd be awesome. I'd love to have people back on the server. And I can't blame anybody else. I've also been absent from the server for a while. Like I said, other things have gone on in my life, and I'm looking forward to getting back there. I do have some ideas in mind. I've been playing around on some creative servers. I've been playing some mini-games. I've been trying to get my inspiration back and see what I want to do. And I have been working on my own mod pack. So I played Mod Sauce for a little while. I played Feed the Beast Infinity for a little while. I liked those mod packs, but none of them were exactly what I wanted. And I decided, after some prodding from some of my friends, like, why don't you make your own? I thought, actually I could do that. That's a great idea. So I did go ahead and experiment around with that. It's hard work. For those of you that haven't ever tried making your own mod pack before, there's a reason that not everybody does that. It's definitely not easy. But it's cool, it's very rewarding, and you can have exactly what you want in a mod pack when you're done. So I'm pretty happy with it. It's not quite ready to release to the public yet, but it will be soon. I'm not sure if it'll be able to be hosted on an AT launcher or not. I still have to submit that and get their approval. If it can't be on the AT launcher, then I will just put up a download on the forum site that I have and give you guys some instructions on how to install it that way. It would certainly be nice if one of the launcher packs would accept that pack for us. It makes maintaining things a lot easier, make sure everybody's on the same version, and you can push out fixes pretty quickly. So, like I said, that's what's coming up. For those of you who want to know exactly what mods are in the pack, I will hopefully have a spreadsheet that I'll be able to link here in this video and let you see what I've got planned currently. The reason it's not just available right now is there's been a big change in Forge, for those of you that are familiar with modding. That changed the way that fluids are registered, and a bunch of technical stuff going on behind the scenes that means that a lot of mods are either forced to update or forced to be fixed with something like Mod Tweaker. So there's a lot of complication going on right now, but what I want to do is release a mod pack that, even though it will absolutely be in a beta state when I first release it to everybody, it will hopefully not crash your server all the time. I've been working hard, playing around on it in creative and in survival to find those fixes, crashes, whatever else, and make sure we address all that stuff. So far so good. We do have a mix of technical and magical mods. My goal with this mod pack is not to have a lot of redundant mods. So we don't need Ars Magica and Blood Magic and Thaumcraft and all those things. I know that some people really like one or the other, but I'm trying to have no more than 1 or 2 mods of the same type, and generally, if I can help it, only 1 mod. So some of it's based on personal preference of which one of those I like more. So this is not the mod pack meant for everybody. It really is meant for people that I know. And if you guys enjoy it, that would be awesome. I would love to hear your feedback. If you do have suggestions when you look at that mod list of things you'd like me to include, I will absolutely consider them. I am by no means the expert on all things modded, so maybe there's a killer mod out there that you guys have seen that I don't know anything about. I would love to hear about that. There are some fantastic new mods that have come out recently, like Draconic Evolution, that really add a lot to the game, and I've been very happy with them. And So if there's more things like that that you've seen that you think, man, I bet he doesn't even know about this, yeah, share those things. That'd be great. I'd love to make the mod pack something new and unique. What I don't want to do is have this mod pack end up as just another version of Mod Sauce or Feed the Beast. It needs to be unique. It needs to be different, and I'm trying to do that. So I've done things like focus more on the kind of villagers, animals, other creatures in the game. I think that's one of Minecraft's weakest points, honestly, is that there's just not enough going on in the world. There are lots of block types and lots of different wood types and all that sort of stuff. You can mine for days, find all sorts of resources, but there's not enough things going on. So I think mods like Minecraft Comes Alive that really help the world feel like it's a real place with people in it are really awesome. I like the fact that you can marry villagers or other players and have kids and do that sort of thing. It's kind of neat. You can give them jobs. You can actually have the villagers do some work for you and guard each other. And then also things like Mo Creatures, which just adds tons of new things for you to find when you're out in the world exploring. Part of that is because I haven't played with those much in the past, so it's all new for me. I see things out there, I'm like, what in the world is that? That looks really neat. And I like that excitement again. When you've played Minecraft for a while, it's really easy to get comfortable, know what you're doing, and not be surprised. So I like having those surprises out in the world. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down. Oh, here's some clay. That could be helpful. Need to get ourselves underground and see if we can find some more items for the bingo card here. And we also just need to get some stone, too, which is something I probably should have done a little bit earlier. But I was looking for a cave, and I haven't really seen any yet. It's kind of disappointing. But we'll get there. We'll find a cave. We'll get underground. I just don't want to try and tunnel too far with just a wooden pick. So let's go this direction. Although if we stay in the extreme hills, we would be able to find emeralds, possibly. So maybe we will go ahead and do that. I guess this place is as good as any. Let's just start digging and see how lucky we get. And if I just tunnel for a while, that's okay. This is supposed to be kind of a talky episode. And that'll be just fine. So one thing we don't have is torches right now. But we do have coal and we have some wood, so I can fix that here shortly. But I do want to get a furnace going as quickly as I can. And smelt up some of this clay into a brick, because I know that was one of the items. And of course, you know me and bricks. Let's see. Here we go. Put this crafting table down. Get ourselves a furnace. There we go. And let's get one of these clay balls in there. And one of those. And then let's also make ourselves some torches while we're talking here. Okay, so for those of you that are interested in playing on one of these servers, like I said, the Block Farmers server is looking for applications. You can see the link to that down in the description, but also you can go to blockfarmers.proboards.com. You can apply to join the server. Anyone can join the server, or join the forum rather, and happily contribute, talk to us, all that good stuff. If you want to actually join the server, then you have to create an application on that forum. Alright, so a little bit of a cut there. I was starting to ramble a little bit, and I wanted to gather my thoughts and give myself a moment. So one thing I did want to talk to you guys about, and if you have comments, I would definitely like to see those in the comment section down below. Or if you want to join the forum and give us the comments that way, that would be fantastic. If we do decide to do a reset on the server, what do you guys prefer? I'd put a poll up on our forums for some of the people that are playing on the server now to see what they think. We've got a pretty good split, actually. We have a lot of people who would like straight vanilla Minecraft, no changes whatsoever. We have some people who would like heavily modded Minecraft, and by that I mean things like the mod pack I'm working on. And we have some people who prefer kind of spigot-style mods or bucket-style mods, where it's just little tweaks here and there, like having an economy, maybe giving players a set home and some commands to teleport around a little bit, and some buy and sell signs, that sort of thing. That's kind of what we're doing right now. So what do you guys think? What kind of videos do you like to watch? Do you like vanilla videos where you can just go in and duplicate that same sort of stuff when you're playing, or get inspiration for builds you're doing? Do you like Spigot and Bucket, and what kind of mods do you like there? Or do you guys play with mod packs like Feed the Beast or AT Launcher or Technic? And if so, what kind of mods do you like? That's really great information for us to have, because of course, especially for me making videos, I want to make videos that you guys like. And if you're not interested in the videos I'm making, then it's just for me and I might as well not record. And I'm still going to play multiple kinds of Minecraft. I do like all of those things. I like vanilla, I like Spigot, and I like modded Minecraft, so it's some of those things. If you guys don't enjoy the videos, I might just play those on my free time and make videos on the stuff that you do want. I just don't want to mix that up and only be putting out videos you guys don't have any interest in. That'd be pretty silly. So please do let me know either in the comments here or join the forums and let us know over on the Block Farmers forums. Now the other thing I have been doing recently, I just joined Zoomovoid's creative server, and that's one of his public servers. You can see it used to be the Respawn Network, now it's play.zoomovoid.com, and there's a great group of people over there doing all sorts of creative builds. And it's nice. You can go get a plot, you can experiment with things, and you can hang out with other builders, go get inspired by what they're doing. And if you're trying to come up with a theme for your base or something like that, It's a good place to go and look at, see what other people have done, play around with stuff in a way that you're not going to... Hello, zombie. You're not going to spend a lot of resources in your survival world just designing. You can go and play in creative, figure out what you want to do, figure out what you're going to need to gather, and then go back to your survival world and build it. Now, I know a lot of people do that anyway. They have their own creative servers. I certainly have creative single-player worlds that I do that on. But it's nice to go over there and play with other folks and get that inspiration. That's hard to come by on your own. If you're out of ideas, that can be one of the hardest things in Minecraft, is coming up with what you want to do next. Because you can do pretty much anything, and that's the beauty of Minecraft, but it's also kind of the downside. You can be paralyzed by indecision very easily. So it's a neat place. I've only been on there a couple of times. I'm just starting to get my feel of what I want to do next. And on the topic of what kind of Minecraft you like, if we decided to do a restart on the Block Farmer server, and we said, hey, we got a bunch of new people that just want to join, we all want to start over to give everybody a nice even chance and not feel like they're behind and trying to play catch up, what kind of servers do you guys like? Do you like the regular Minecraft servers like this? Do you like amplified terrain? Would you like to find a specific theme? Questions like, should we use the ZipCrowd seed finder? They have a great thing you can plug in and say, I want to have a seed where there's witch farms close by, or ocean monuments, that sort of thing. They have a nice little tool that they wrote to help you find those kinds of seeds. So, what are your opinions on that? Does that feel like cheating to you? You just want to go with any random seed? Do you want to have some time spent? I think that for most people that are trying to do YouTube videos, they want to have at least something that they can trust as a good seed, because you don't want to be stuck on like, man, nothing looks nice, I don't like the area, it's hard to find resources, and now my videos are going to suffer because of that. So I think there are definitely some people who, there's an argument to be made for having, hello creeper, having a seed that you've tweaked to have at least some basic resources and something that looks nice. So definitely give us your feedback on that as well. Okay, so we need some paper. We've got just enough of that. And we'll make ourselves a book. Whoop. And leather. There's an item frame too. Now that's looking much better. So let's chuck that card down to get the update. All we need is a watermelon and we win. So I think we can go look for a jungle. I thought I saw one nearby actually. So we'll have to check that here shortly. Let's grab some of this food because we're kind of hungry. And also it looks like we can get to just 13 items altogether and we'll win that way as well. So we don't need anything else right now. I know I could take more food, let that cook a little more. But I've got plenty of coal, I'm not worried about wasting it. That is not jungle, that is dark, or roofed forest rather. So let's see if we can pop up here and find some jungle. I thought I saw one earlier, but maybe I was wandering around too much. There's desert, savanna, those are pumpkins. We could get some pumpkins. I think pumpkin seeds is one of the items we need. Needs pretty relative term at this point. So let's go get some of that. I don't see any jungle. We could also get lucky and find a spawner somewhere, and that would give us the melon seeds as well, potentially. Regular vanilla dungeon. So let's get one of these guys. Ooh, and I just heard something interesting might be a nearby sound. Well, I had a hard time saying that, didn't I? Let's go ahead and dig right around here, see if we find anything. I did just mention finding a vanilla spawner, and then I heard that something interesting sound from Minecraft that makes when, in theory, caves and things are nearby. I haven't found that to always be the case. Sometimes it seems to just make that sound randomly. But it's really hard to tell. It could be anywhere nearby. Yeah, let's see. Dig down here a little bit. And if you can hear my cat in the background, she wants to be on YouTube as well. I'm not seeing anything real nearby. I'm trying to spiral down in case there's something else over here, but I think this might just be one of those times I'm not gonna go spend a whole lot of time looking for a spawner. That could be a long time, and it might be better off just running across the surface looking for a jungle to see if we can get those melons. What other ways could we possibly finish this card? That's definitely the easiest, but we could also get a spruce sapling, a fish, and a diamond. And there are some spruce trees, so let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Pretty sure that's a spruce sapling, right? Yeah. So, if I can make it up this hill, that's pretty tough apparently. Oh, that's not spruce, that's dark oak. And that's regular oak. Okay, well we'll just keep walking. We'll find something. Sooner or later we'll come across it. I don't know if we need any wool or not, but let's find out. Don't think so. Doesn't look like I got any kind of new items for that. That's definitely spruce over there. Do we need mushrooms? We need mushroom stew is one of the options, so let's go ahead and get this red mushroom while we're here. Oops. There it goes. A couple red mushrooms. And we might find some brown mushrooms in the forest as well, so we'll grab those too. Definitely have enough wood to make a bowl, that won't be a problem. And was it a spider eye or a fermented spider eye? Oh, we already have that one, so not worried about it. We didn't get lucky and get a glass bottle off of the witch, but we also don't have some of those other items either. Also, if you guys have never seen Bingo before, what do you think about that? Do you like mini games? Obviously, a lot of the mini games are much more interesting with other people, but this, like I said, just gave me something relaxing to do while I was talking with you guys. Not meant to be serious or competitive. It's really hard to do kind of a talky episode while you're being competitive as well. I think that's probably the biggest challenge with UHC is doing commentary while you're doing PvP. I have a lot of respect for the YouTubers who pull that off and seem very natural and don't seem like that's really difficult for them. Because, quite frankly, it is very difficult. I do hope that at some point I'll be able to get everything together to work out right so that I can get my recording working and have UHC be entertaining. I'll tell you that we've done it, I think 3 times now. A couple of times we've had folks die early on, like the first 5 or 6 minutes. One of the UHCs, I got blown up like 6 minutes in by a creeper. It was over. It was still fun for those who were playing, but it didn't make for a very good video. Nobody wants to watch a UHC series and see the first video end at 6 minutes. So I decided not to release that one. I'm definitely not going to wait and only release videos when I win. That's not what I'm saying. But I do want you guys to get at least a couple of episodes out of it before you watch me die like a fool, because, quite frankly, I'm not that good at PvP. I don't expect to win, but I do expect you guys to have something to watch that's entertaining. But, you know, we've had some other issues. One time we were... Ooh, now that's a spawner area. We'd started recording, and we paused at one point because we were trying to make sure everything worked, and then I forgot to unpause, and we played the rest of the UHC without it being unpaused. That's pretty embarrassing, but it does happen. Hello, zombie. Yeah, we don't need this spawner for anything. This is just bingo, so let's go ahead and break that. There we go. We already had all the gunpowder we needed. I don't need all this horse armor. And iron ingot's good. I'm sad to give up the clay blocks, but I don't need those anymore either. I was kind of hoping we'd find some melons or a name tag or something in there. Oh, wow. 2 spawners. Oop. And is that the end of it? Oh, no, okay. It's just showing me that my score is so far. I don't think it's a 25-minute timer. You know, I haven't actually done this single player before, so I don't know if that's supposed to be the end of the match or not. But we're going to keep going for a little bit, see if we can finish out the card, whether or not that gives us credit. There's a name tag. Let's get one of those. Get some more iron. And it looks like it's still giving me credit. There's another name tag, another name tag. Wow, there we go. Let's see. Don't need rotten flesh. Let's get all that wheat. Another name tag. Man, that's just crazy. And let's go ahead and throw a card down and see what we've got here. Still don't have any melons, which is kind of surprising. But a bucket of milk, a fish, and a fern. We would need to make some shears. We've got 7 iron now, so we could definitely do that. Okay, so last topic that I wanted to talk about, and hopefully we are getting close to finishing up the bingo card, because I'm about done with everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. What kind of tutorials do you guys like? I know that some of the most popular videos on my channel have been things like the Dragon Skull portal, and I recently did a Ocean Guardian portal as well. Those both got a lot of positive feedback and a lot of views, and so thank you guys for that, first of all. But if there's other videos like that that you'd like to see, give me some suggestions. I'd be happy to help with that. Hey there, guy. It doesn't have to be redstone builds. I can do some redstone. I'm certainly not one of the best YouTubers at it, but I know the basics. In fact, if you haven't seen my redstone series, I try to explain the basics in a series of videos, talk about circuits and what kind of redstone devices there are. A lot of that was hopefully helpful to you guys, but it was really nice for me to be able to go and make sure I understood everything. Like, what is a T flip-flop? You hear some of those guys talking about that from time to time, some of the professional YouTubers, and I want to make sure I knew what those things were, so it was good for me to go and research all that and be able to share it with you. But if that sort of video is helpful, the kind of Minecraft concepts, that's cool. What kind of concepts are you struggling with to understand? And maybe I can do some research, make a video that would be helpful for you guys in that regard. I did one about fluids like water and lava and how they spread and flow and all that kind of stuff. I think that was also fairly well liked. Let's go ahead and make some more torches here. Just a few for now. So yeah, if you guys like that kind of video as well, that's cool. I can definitely do more of those. A lot of dead ends down here. That's unfortunate. But really, anything you guys are interested in, if I have the ability to do it, I'd be happy to do that. And I have, if you've seen my comments in the past, I've taken a lot of suggestions. So don't feel like you're just going to give a suggestion, it's going to go away, and I'm not going to do anything with it. If I am capable of fulfilling it, I will definitely make the video. Let's see. That's a lot of iron, too, actually. We should probably smelt that up at some point. Okay, I think we're going to head back up to the surface and see if we can find those melons. After all, that's going to be our quickest path to victory. Or actually, if we make a cauldron, a minecart, and get a fern, we should be able to win as well. So let's go ahead and get the... There's the cauldron. And let's put the furnace down and start smelting up some iron. Put that down as well. Okay, so while that's smelting, we're going to need, what, 5 for the minecart? And then 2 for the shears. So we'll need 7 iron, and then we'll be basically done. So, what else can we make? Is there anything we can craft here? Am I missing something? Bucket, we still don't have any brown mushrooms. Oh, yeah, and if you're looking at this card and you wonder why the cauldron doesn't show up, you do have to throw the thing down. It teleports you to an area to update, and then teleports you back like that. So that's how they make that work. What other kind of mini games do you guys enjoy? I don't know why I just hit escape there. If there are other games you've played that you think would be good to watch a video of or make a video of, that's cool. Share those with me. I'd be happy to play any kind of games you want. Like I said, I'm terrible at PvP, but I enjoy it, so I'd be happy to try those as well. 2 more of those. I have played some things like Color Cube. I know I did a video on that a while back when we first got our Minecraft Realm server up and running with Zeotech and Sonata Block, and I think Sakala joined us there. So things like that are fun. If there's games like Skybridge Wars or stuff like that that you guys want to play with me, that's cool. Go to the forums, post it, and invite me to play a game with you guys. I'm happy to do that. Okay, this has to be the tiniest jungle I've ever seen. We also have another tiny little strip back here that goes that direction. I haven't seen anything useful yet, but we're going to go ahead and take a quick peek down here and see if we can get lucky. Lots of chickens. Do we need anything with feathers? No, we don't. Okay, well, good to know. Let's go ahead and hop down here. And we don't need any kind of rabbit items. Nope. We probably... Where are my shears? You can find some ferns in here, hopefully. Oh, there's a fern. I see it right there. There we go. Let's get that. Hey, there we go. I got a bingo. Hooray! Finally. Yeah, the diagonal bingo. Awesome. So we'll throw that down, check it up here, and that's it. So we managed to do it. It took us a long time, more than I thought I would. At 25 minutes, we actually went to 38 minutes and 17 seconds. Is that right? That's a long time. So thank you guys for watching. And there's the melons. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, then please subscribe. Don't forget to go to the comments and leave your feedback. And as always, I've been Brickwaffle. Thank you for watching.